ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
We're less than a month from when California health officials say we can return to a state of normalcy. June 15th is when nearly all coronavirus restrictions will be lifted. Good evening. Thank you for joining us on this busy Friday night. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. Our ABC 10 News reporter Rena Nakano explains what that new normal means for all of us.
Once June 15th hits, the state is bidding farewell to its color-coded coronavirus tier system. Virtually all restrictions we've been subject to for more than a year will be dropped.
People who have been vaccinated will be able to do a lot more things than they have been able to do in the past, and that's really good news.
This comes as daily coronavirus cases have dropped and vaccination numbers have increased. State health officials say after June 15th, there won't be any capacity limits or physical distancing requirements. For masks and travel, the state will follow the CDC guidance. That means masks won't be necessary in most settings for vaccinated people, and unvaccinated travelers should be tested within 3 days of the trip. But keep your vaccination cards handy because they'll still be required for large indoor events and recommended for large outdoor events.
Hit high and deep into left center field. And gone.
Speaking of large events, the Padres announced that Petco Park will welcome fans at 100% capacity beginning June 17th for the first time in a year and a half. That means nearby restaurant owners will also get a boost in foot traffic.
I'd rather them open 100% and give us the opportunity to open or operate at 100%.
But UCSD professor Robert Schooley says this is not the time to let your guard down.
To really be out of the woods, we're going to need to get more people vaccinated and to protect them as well.
Dr. Schooley says don't toss out those masks just yet. We must consider the young children who are not yet eligible for the vaccines, and we may need them for something else.
We may have a bad influenza season this year because we skipped influenza last year with everybody home avoiding COVID.
Rena Nakano, ABC 10 News.
Health experts remind us the changes on June 15th apply for those who have been vaccinated. Those who haven't should continue to wear masks and practice social distancing. As Rena mentioned, the Padres announced they'll return to full capacity June 17th. They'll play the Cincinnati Reds on what is being called full opening day. Festivities will include a pregame DJ, a military flyover, and postgame fireworks. Starting the 17th, season ticket holders will return to their regular seat locations.
And as more Californians return to work in person, employers are trying to balance a return to normal with keeping their workers safe. Our ABC 10 News anchor Derek Stahl is going in depth on what to expect at the office.
As it stands today, employees and customers in California still have to wear masks while indoors, whether they're vaccinated or not, with limited exceptions. Starting June 15th, state officials say the mask mandate will end for vaccinated people in most situations. So what will work environments look like next month?
I think everybody wants to get back to normal, but the new normal, an overused phrase, is going to look somewhat different.
Employment law expert Dan Eaton says Cal-OSHA is still working out the details. They were about to vote on a bunch of new COVID regulations this week, but they decided to go back to the drawing board to incorporate the new guidance from the CDC. Still, Cal-OSHA's old proposal offers clues about what's to come.
You're going to have very different rules that apply to those who are fully vaccinated and those who are not fully vaccinated.
Vaccinated workers will be allowed to go maskless in many situations, but they'll have to show documentation to their boss that they're 2 weeks beyond their last dose. Businesses will have to provide voluntary masks to all unvaccinated workers. And businesses will be required to test those unvaccinated employees for COVID at least weekly, or they'll be subject to physical distancing requirements. Businesses can choose to continue requiring everyone to wear masks, and they can't stop employees from wearing them either.
You can't take action against someone who wants to wear a mask.
Businesses that break Cal OSHA's rules will be subject to fines. Once you're back in the workplace, Eaton says expect a new kind of etiquette. Don't ask your coworker why they're wearing a mask.
That starts to get into an inquiry as to whether somebody has a disability that makes vaccination unwarranted or a religious objection unwarranted. And those are the kinds of conversations that are intrusive and that you really cannot have in the workplace.
If those questions become pervasive, that could be considered harassment, he says, and that could get you and the business sued. Cal OSHA will release updated regulations in about a week and vote on them June 3rd. Once adopted, the new standards would last until December. Derek Stahl, ABC 10 News.
And for now, workers must continue wearing masks unless they are alone in a room or while eating and socially distanced from others.
Families are returning to homes and buildings destroyed in the Gaza Strip following a ceasefire between Israel and the Palestinian territory. Tens of thousands of Palestinians have been left homeless. Israeli police forces clashed with Palestinians on the Temple Mount today, rattling but not breaking the ceasefire. It's been 12 days since Palestinians were able to go out and drive around. The Egyptians helped broker the truce. They say there will be follow-up meetings in Cairo between Hamas and the Israelis in the coming days and weeks. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says that he will be traveling to the region in the coming days.
And a small group gathered in North Park tonight to demand that U.S. officials stop funding Israel's military. Jewish Voice for Peace stood outside of Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs' office. They're asking her and other lawmakers to sign a resolution introduced by Senator Bernie Sanders yesterday. It would block a planned $375 million sale of weapons to Israel. The group says it wants to see the resolution passed to end the current conflict and prevent more deaths of women and children.
We know that safety comes through solidarity. Safety doesn't come through more walls.
President Biden had said that Palestinians and Israelis both deserve to live safely and securely.
What's up, bro?
San Diego police have released body camera video of the arrest of a homeless man last week. The arrest drew criticism from community leaders after a bystander captured video of police taking down and then punching the man on the ground. ABC 10 News reporter Anthony Pura has a look at what the newly released video shows.
You can't urinate in public, my man. You can't urinate in public.
This is body cam video from the first encounter police had with Jesse Evans after they say he was urinating in public. This was on the 4100 block of Torrey Pines Road in La Jolla on May 12th. Evans walks away from this encounter. The two officers got in their vehicle and drove towards Evans to detain him. The other officer's body cam video shows what happened with the second encounter.
Stop!
I don't want to put my pants. Leave me the alone.
What's up, bro? Stop resisting right now, bro. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Leave me the alone.
Stop resisting. Hands behind your back.
Stop resisting.
From there, it's tough to visually comprehend what's happening for several minutes as the officer is too close to Evans during the apparent struggle. But you hear the officer say several times to stop resisting, and Evans repeatedly say he has to use the bathroom until more officers and an ambulance arrive. A bystander shot this video showing a different angle of the confrontation. It shows officers struggling with Evans and punching him several times.
Using the bathroom should not be a privilege, it should be a right. But if you're a black unsheltered man in La Jolla, you will be viewed as a criminal.
Community and homeless advocates held a news conference Friday. Amy Zamudio is a homeless advocate who says Evans has now been staying with her. She says during the officer's first encounter with Evans, he was in the middle of a long walk from a store to the beach and there was no bathroom in between.
He was ready to use the restroom. He did not use the restroom until after he was beaten up, put in an ambulance, and then taken to the hospital.
The video materials released by police totals to a little more than 10 minutes. It includes this freeze frame and written narration from police. They say at the beginning of the confrontation, Evans punched at the officers twice. Evans was booked for resisting arrest and battery of an officer. Community advocates want the charges dropped. In addition, they say local leaders need to provide more access to public restrooms. San Diego police say Internal Affairs is investigating the incident. Anthony Pura, ABC 10 News.
For complete transparency, we have posted a link to the entire video on our website, 10news.com. Just click on the story link.
And Caltrans cleared out a very large homeless encampment in the South Bay today. Services and emergency housing opportunities, they were offered before crews moved in. The encampment had been set up in National City along the 16th Street Bridge in the 805. Homeless advocates say it was difficult to watch and more needs to be done to help people experiencing homelessness. Caltrans says the encampment posed a safety risk, citing a fire in that area just last Saturday.
And a road rage shooting has claimed a 6-year-old boy's life in Orange County. Police say the boy was in a booster seat in his mother's car when he was shot in the stomach on the 55 freeway in Orange. He was rushed to the hospital but sadly died. His mother says she doesn't know what made the other driver angry, and police are still searching for the shooter as the family pleads for answers.
Please help us find the people that did this to my little brother. He's only 6 and he was so sweet.
CHP is asking for anyone with dash cam video or other information to please call them. Police say this is not related to a string of pellet gun shootings on Orange County freeways.